Hello, dear students. Hoping that you are all safe and sound at your home. Today, we will start chapter 5, that is Emerging Modes of Business of your Business Studies book. In order to meet the growing consumer needs in this competitive business environment, all business houses put their best effort for providing quality services in time. It creates the urge of adopting the fastest possible means of reaching consumers in the market. Otherwise, they can lose the opportunities available in the market. E-business comes as a solution of all these issues confronted by the modern day business houses. E-business, e-commerce and outsourcing are evolved as emerging modes of business. Now let's discuss the meaning and scope of e-business. E-business refers to the business undertaken through computerized networking system. It includes all sort of activities connected with trade, industry and commerce. Internet is considered as the most important medium of operating such business. So, e-commerce means conduct of industry, trade and commerce activities through commerce. Firms use not only general internet facility for e-business, but they also prefer to have their private and personal internet facilities for their internal functioning. There is a general perception about that e-business and e-commerce as both are the same term, but in practical it is different from each other. E-business is a broad concept, consists of all types of activities related with trade, industry and commerce. E-commerce is considered as a part of e-business horizons. E-commerce includes buying and selling of goods and service online through internet, while e-business consists of production, development of new products, accounting, finance, management and other functions apart from the basic buying and selling of goods and services. E-commerce is a wider term. It includes e-commerce, as e-commerce is one of the branches of e-business. Alright? Now let's discuss the scope of e-business. The scope of e-business keeps on expanding with the growing consumer needs and upliftment of technology in the society. It performs all the functions like trading of goods and services, production, distribution, marketing, finance, HR and management, etc. With the help of an equipped computerized networking system and personnel, the entire function of e-business can be classified into number of categories like B2B commerce, B2C commerce, C2C commerce and intra-B commerce. We will discuss all these in details. Now B2B commerce. So the transaction taking place between business units are known as B2B transactions. The word B2B refers to business to business. In this type of business, transactions are taken place among business firms through electronic data in charge (EDI) technology. It contains the following transactions: creation of utility, collaboration, commercial negotiation, inviting tenders, distribution of goods from manufacturer to various distributors, etc. This is more important general transaction which is taken place between one business house to another business house. Alright. Now next one is B2C commerce. So the transaction between business units and consumers are known as B2C transactions. B2C transactions enables the businessman to remain in touch with his customers on the round-the-clock basis. B2C also gives scope for C2B transaction, that means consumer to business transactions, that means vice versa of B2C transaction. That is, the customers can also make use of all centers set up by companies to make toll-free calls. So, B2C commerce stands for the business in which transactions are made amongst business and consumer. It is otherwise termed as online retail business. This sort of business includes the following business transactions: selling and distribution, after-sale service, promotion and other marketing activities, lodging of complaints by customers, etc. Next one is in C2C commerce. So, C2C commerce stand for transaction taken place amongst consumers only. This type of business takes place in the absence of an established market. The transactions taking place between consumers and consumers are known as C2C. In this setup, the business firm, that is seller, is also the customers and buyer is also customer. It provides secured market system for sale of used goods or services. That means for sale of second-hand goods or services. For example, consumers deal with selling of old used books or old clothes. In C2C, various consumer forums are also formed. Through C2C transaction can be aggrieved or cheated customer can warn other customers not to buy such products in which he was cheated. C2C transactions may involve selling used books, clothes, etc., selling antique items, warning customers about fraud suppliers, information about the quality and durability of product, etc. Now, next one is intra-B commerce. Intra-B commerce represents the system in which all the transactions within a business concerns are performed through use of internet. It helps in maintaining effective coordination among different departments in the firm. It ensures proper management of the business operation. So, whenever transactions are taken place from one department to another department of same company or same industry is known as intra-B commerce. It is transactions within the firm. That is why it is called intra-firm business commerce. Generally, a firm has to deal with its supplier, customers, employees, etc. These are called intra-B commerce interaction. The intra-B commerce transactions make it possible for firms to improve their speed and efficiency. For example, if marketing department wants to make some changes in the design of product, on the basis of department through intra-B commerce transaction, with no delay, an immediate action can be taken by production department. For example, both the production manager and marketing manager can easily communicate the desired and important information regarding to production volume and the market demand. It helps both of them to formulate strategies of the accomplishment of their departmental objectives. This system is used in performing different transactions like interaction among different departments of a firm, reporting by employees, recruitment and selection, training and development of employees, etc. So, intra-B transactions improves coordination, faster decisions and speedier workflow. Intra-B commerce also helps the firm to interact with their employees, recruitment and selection of employees, etc. They can send reports to office through email. Employees need not to come to office, rather office goes to them. So, intra-e-commerce transaction may involve interaction between any two departments of one firm, placing orders and giving instruction to suppliers, communication of important information in the whole organization, recruitment, selection and training of employees, reporting by employees to their managers, etc. Now see the interrelation of all elements of e-business on your screen. See, in middle a firm is shown, like this is the structure of firm where different departments are working, like purchase department, finance department, sales department, products department and marketing department. These are the department working in a firm which are totally interconnected with each other through intra-e-commerce. And when firm interact with consumers, then suppliers, when firm interact with suppliers who supply goods and industrial goods to them on credit basis or cash basis, so these transactions refer to B2B commerce, that means business to business. When firm interact with customers, n number of customers, so it refers to B2C, that means business to consumers transactions. All right.